Hey, you're welcome. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Today we'll be discussing about wild animals and types of animals that we know. If you take a look at the chart, so how many wild animals can you count? How many wild animals are you seeing on your screen? This is supposed to be a very interesting class, a very interesting topic, especially most of us that like animals, and most of us has pets at home. So some of these days we will talk about those pets, but for today's class we are discussing various kind of wild animals you may have seen or you may have known. So take a look at the picture before you and drop a comment of how many wild animals you can count in the comment section. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tell me how many wild animals you are seeing on your screen. Let's go. Oh, this is not fair. No, you guys didn't drop a comment. This is not fair. So you mean to tell me that you can't count any white animal here? All right, let's do this together. Let's do this together. If you just join in, you're welcome. The first on the list is lion. If you are active and you're listening, can I hear you type lion in the comment section? I want to be sure there are people listening to me and learning from this topic. This is a very important topic we are discussing about. It can also help the kids as well. You learn and you tutor them. Okay, so I just want to make sure you are able to comment. The comment section is open, you can make use of it. Okay, it's this an interactive section where we have to communicate with each other. All right, so I would really like you to be active while you are here. I encourage everyone to be active. Okay, we can share ideas together, discuss, you know, collaborate. Yes, we can actually collaborate. Okay, so the topic today is wild animal. What are wild animals? Wild animals are those animals that cannot be domesticated by man. That's a wild animal. It's very difficult for you to domesticate a wild animal. In fact, it's nearly impossible. Yes, to domesticate a wild animal. So, how many of you here can domesticate lion? You train lion and make it as a pet. How many of you can do that here? How many of you can train lion and make it a pet? Eh? How many of you? If you can train a lion, let me see your hands up. If you can train a lion and make it a pet, let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. Okay. Number one is lion. Lion is from a group of mammals. Yes. They belong to the big cat. Lions are called the big cat. They are called the big cat. Lions are called the big cat. A lion is a giant wild cat. It is much bigger than a house cat, bigger than a full grown human being. You see, this lion we are seeing right now is bigger than a full grown human being. And most of these lions are found in the grassland of Africa. That is the African continent. That is where most of them are found. African continent. So let's take for instance this lion we are talking about. They have the male and they have the female. The male one, let's okay now let's call the male one the daddies. These are the male lions. They are the daddies. Uh, how do you know them? If you want to know a male lion when you see it, they have this fluffy circle of hair around their necks. Those fluffy circle of hairs are called mane. Somebody say mane in the comment section. Mane. 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 Yes, mane. Mane is the name of those hair around the neck of a lion, the big daddy lion. Okay, moving forward. The female ones, let's call them the mommy lion. The female ones, let's call them the mommy lion. This mommy lion, these mummies, they do not have this mane around their neck like all those big crown that's around the necks of a lion. They don't have it. No, they don't have it. The mummies don't have the fluffy circles around their neck. That's the mane. They don't have it. At least enables them to hide perfectly in the grass without being seen. Like when you see female lion, man, female lion gonna actually lie down in the bush and you can't you can just damn you can identify it because it doesn't have the kind of mane that makes it look so visible. Like the male lion. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different. That's peculiarly different. They actually had very clean down boys there that have been identified. Yeah, they actually can do that. This is why the female lion they want go for hunting. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. This pride usually have mamas, babies, and daddies. So a group of lions are called pride. They have the father, the mother, they have kids. Lions are meat eaters, man. What do they eat? They eat meat. I guess that's why the reason they are called mamas and they call it big cat. Yeah, I guess that's the reason why. We're gonna end this live right here now. So check it out. Tomorrow we'll be having the tiger class. Today we're done with lion. I think that's how we're gonna be doing it. The tiger class. Then tomorrow we're gonna talk about the tiger. What do you know about the tiger? Give me a full. We have to talk about. Let's talk about tigers tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll talk about tigers. We'll be talking about what makes it unique. Okay. All right, we have to call it a day. So tomorrow we'll talk about tigers. All right. Good night, y'all.